Well, YouTube, the plan today is to replace one broken spoke and put on my brand new Ultraverse branded 20 by 3 inch fat tire. As you can see, the knobbies are pretty beefy. It's kind of like a cross between a regular bike tire and a dual sport. The sidewalls are definitely thicker than a regular bike tire, but they're not so thick that they're going to be too difficult to get into the rim. So I'm having high hopes for this, and the rubber is pretty, compared to like a regular bike tire, it is a little bit stiffer and seems to be a lot more durable. So this tire was $56 out the door from Amazon, from Ultraverse. And the cool thing is it came with these tire poles. I wasn't expecting these. I didn't see them anywhere on the listing when I bought the tire. So you get free beefy tire poles. And also with their tubes, when you buy their tubes, you also get the plastic tire poles too. So that's cool. So first of all, I need to let the air out of this tube, and I already got all my tools out. I do need to harvest one spoke out of my old wheel though, but yeah, first I got to let the air out of here and hope that the flat out does not gunk up the valve on this one, because that would really upset me. I had it sitting with the stem in the up position for a while to let the flat out settle on the bottom, so hopefully that happened. Yep, it seems to be that the flat out is actually mostly settled in the bottom of the tire right now. I'm letting the air out. And the new tire has to be inflated to 40 psi max, so this tire that's on here was 35. So this tire is going to go back to being a spare tire in my garage. I really like the dual sport tires. Like my front tire is holding up really well. It's been on there for over a year, and it's still got a lot of tread on it. And I ride, when I'm feeling good, I ride a lot. So that's a testament to the quality of the MMG dual sport tire I have on the front. I'm not expecting this Ultraverse one to last as long as that one, but maybe about half as long. So maybe 6 months of use out of it would be kind of cool, or more. That depends on me and how I'm feeling and how much I'm able to ride too. So obviously I didn't ride yesterday because it was raining. Actually, the last 2 days I haven't been able to ride. No, the day before yesterday, Wednesday, I was able to go for a ride, I think. Yeah, Sunday, Monday. Yeah, I went, and by the time I got home, it had gotten cloudier and it started raining a couple hours after I got home. So I was able to go for a ride that day. And try to get all the air out of this tube that I can. It'll be easier to get this tire off of here. Not that I'm foreseeing super difficultiness with it. Making up words as I go here. As far as I know, I only have one broken spoke on here. I just want to replace the spoke first before I take the wheel off and change the tire. It's just easier to do these spokes when it's sitting on the bike. I mean, yeah, when the wheel's sitting on the bike. So now I got to get the spoke out of here. I forgot I do need my flathead screwdriver though. I forgot I needed that. Oops. Hopefully I did not bury it in here. No, there it is. I forgot one tool. One tool to rule them all. Okay. This hub motor and this wheel's starting to get really wobbly because I'm pretty much pulled a lot of the tires out, or spokes out of it. So apparently I can't eat Raisin Bran anymore. It's making my chest hurt. I don't know why. I had it for a couple months and it was actually making me feel better, and now it's making me feel sick. So I don't know if Great Value, Walmart brand changed their raisin supplier to something less expensive because of inflation and shit, or what, because now it's making me sick, so I can't eat it anymore. And that was a big chunk of my fiber I'm gonna lose. So that sucks. But it works out for my mom and my roommate, because now they got pretty much a whole box of Raisin Bran they can share. I don't think my roommate has any milk right now though, so maybe he won't be eating any of it. My mom sure will though. She tends to buy the Aldi's, like the Millville brand Raisin Bran. She really likes that. So, but she finished off my other box of Raisin Bran I had that made me feel sick, and I thought maybe it was a coincidence. So So I went ahead and gave it another try, and it wasn't a coincidence. So, yeah, that sucks. Oh, look, a police vehicle. Like one of those police vehicle trucks with the camper shell on the back just went driving by. Like an older style police vehicle, I think. That's what it was. Pretty sure. I'm probably gonna end up using my my tire pulls for the installation, because I mean, it's nice to get these big beefy tire pulls, but there's like, they're metal, there's no real grip on them. Like these have actual grip you can grab onto, and these are much more rounded, and these other ones are kind of pointy, so I don't really trust them too well. So hopefully if they see this review video, maybe if they want to send out free tire pulls, they'll kind of send out rounded ones, because these look like they'll puncture a tube, kind of. So right now I'm having trouble getting my spoke in here. And let's see if I can feed this under. I don't think it's going to work though. Maybe it will. Yeah, it will. It went in. Okay, cool. Let me go tilt you back up. Now we're back on to spoke installation part. Okay. Sorry if I'm tilting down too low. I'm having trouble lining this one. Ah, man, the nipple fell out. Dang it. Thought that might happen. I may have to run the spoke up in here because it's like going up in the hole. So I'm going to have to run the spoke up in here first, and then put the nipple over the spoke. So I need my needle nose now, which I didn't pull out. No. Never mind, that's not going to work. That's like I'm going to be struggling with this one. Oh, shoot. I'm going to try to get this in here. There, did I get it? I got it. Okay, cool. Never mind. It's in there. Spoke wrench. There it is. I'm not sure. Also, this tire, I got to compare the sidewalls on it. It almost looks like this sidewall on this new tire is actually a little bit taller too, so I got to look at that too. All right. Now I'm going to rotate around the back of the tire here, and so I can start taking the yeah, that needs to be out of the way. The Allen wrenches and the nuts off, and I need to cut the zip tie and disconnect the motor. So I need these three things, and then my tire pulls. I can leave these here. I can reach them. Okay. Camera's crooked. That's always fun. Let's get this off here first. Okay. Alrighty. So first I got to take off the torque arm bolts. It's one thing I like about the electric bikes is they come with these little torque arms. They're really handy. They're a lot easier than dealing with like a aftermarket torque arm with the freaking hose clamp they come with. Those are a pain in the butt to get off when you got to change a flat tire or something. I'd like to just use my fingers on this. Sometimes I can, sometimes it's kind of stiff. I can't get the bolt to turn with just finger power, but it's working this time. Crescent wrench. Okay, my torque arm seems to be stuck on here for some reason, like it's fused to the... What the hell? Even my flathead. Why is it stuck? I shouldn't do that. Okay. I'm having a problem. No, my torque arm's stuck on the... It's stuck on the frame. Huh? My torque arm for that is stuck on my frame. It's like it's fused to the frame for some reason. I have no idea how this happened. It is completely fused on there. This is new. This is... What the hell? How did it get fused to the frame? I gotta find a spot where I can get up under it. Okay, there we go. It's moving now. I do not know how this happened. Maybe some of the flat out got on there. Maybe it's stuck to... Yeah, it's sticking to flat out. That's what's wrong. Okay. I was like, what the hell? That was a new one. See if I can just get this off with my fingers. Get my fingers. Yeah, this one's just going to pop off with my fingers. I don't have to use the tire poles on this one, see. Guys keep getting a load of my shirt too there. I got a bit of a gut. Alright. There. Pull you out of there. Put you over there. Put it now. Put it over there. When this tire comes, it comes in a fairly big box, but flat, and it's zip tied, but it's not over zip tied. Like I've had other tires show up and they've zip tied them so tight that it's actually bending the wire bead. These are zip tied just enough. Honestly, I don't even think they really need to zip tie them because it's not a foldable tire. It's just like they zip down the sides of it for some reason. I don't understand why, but anywho. Okay, that's facing the right direction already. That means this goes this way. But I kind of need to start from the other side. So I'm going to do this and put it on that way. Just in case I have to lay this wheel on the side. I don't want to... Shit, did I bring the valve cap with me? No, I didn't. Where's that? There it is. Alright. I don't want to have to, I don't want this cable laying on the ground. That's how I jacked up my other hub motor cable. I made a bonehead decision and tried to put the tire on with the cable side facing down, and the spring that goes over the cable dug into the insulation and ripped through the wires and made the motor useless. So I'd have to like pull it apart and solder new wires on, and I've never done that before, and I don't want to do that, so I'm not going to do that. Okay. See how difficult this is to get on here. It's also kind of cold out here too, so that might make this a little bit more difficult too. Uh-oh. Okay, this is pulling out of the tube. Need to flip this over. There we go. Well, I think I'm wrong about this being an easy install. This is going to be kind of difficult, looks like. Uh-oh. If I'm feeling better later, I'll try to go for a ride so I can test. We'll break this tire in and also test it out. And this isn't going in. Uh-oh. I'm struggling a little bit here. Okay, first side's on. Start working on the other side. You're supposed to be able to put most of this on with just your fingers, and then have to use the poles for the last little bit, according to the video I watched on Amazon. So that seems to be the case now that I'm past the other side. It's going on kind of okay. Yeah, so I got to use this for the last little bit. So got to be careful not to poke the tube. Do it that way instead. Wait, it's just going to pop on there now. Okay, I'm good. That was actually pretty easy. Once I got past the other side, that was fairly simple. All right, let's go ahead and put this back on the bike. Okay, I need to rock the axle on the right side a little bit. Let me get my crescent wrench out here. Yeah. So if you're ever having trouble, like you're putting your motor axle back in your drop house and you're having trouble with one side or the other, I've determined the best thing to do is use a crescent wrench, size it down to where it equals the flat sides of the bolt, and just move the bolt. Just move the bolt like this, back and forth. If it's sticking, do the same thing. It'll help you get it out. It won't damage your threads. And it's also easier than sitting there fighting with the axle trying to push it back in the dropouts. It's just easier to turn it a little bit with a crescent wrench. Or a sized wrench that'll fit over that. So, little life hack there for y'all. So I've had hub motors I've been putting in, and the axle kept spinning on me as I was trying to put it in the dropouts, and it just got on my nerves after a while. And I was like, I'm just gonna do this different from now on. And my brain started to work, and then I figured it out. Now I don't know about that trick working on a regular axle, because you're gonna probably jack up the threads. The only other option you would have would be to use like a vice grip, but don't clamp it on super tight, just tight enough to get the axle to jiggle a little bit. But yeah, gotta be careful not to jack your threads up though. I have jacked some threads up in my day, let me tell you. when I was first learning stuff. That's what you call expensive learning, because then you mess up something you actually need and you have to go buy something else to replace it. And when you're on a micro budget like I am, it doesn't really work out that well. And also, when you put this wheel back on with these electrics, you need to put the torque arms on first and tighten them down first, and then tighten the nuts. And you don't really have to on this part. Like, what I do is I still tighten a little bit, go to the second one, tighten, like go back and forth as I'm tightening them, just to try to get it as balanced as possible. It doesn't really say you have to do that, but it's just something I put into practice when I'm putting axle nuts on, just to make sure that it's even and balanced and level. Because sometimes when you tighten these nuts up, more like one side more than the other, initially it'll cause the nut and washers and stuff to kind of crawl up on the oops, turned it the wrong way, Larry, dumbass. The dropouts. But with these torque arms on here, it won't really do that, but then also it might damage the bolts, which you don't want that to happen. So I mean, the bolts holding the torque arms on, kind of suck to have that happen. I can't really get that on there. Zip ties. I don't know why, but zip ties, and wire cutters, and the attached motor cable. Start putting this crap back over there. Head back over there in a sec to pump the tire up. Oh, just for newbies to e-bikes, all these connectors like this, I hope you can see that in the camera, they tend to have arrows on them to let you know where to connect them, so you don't mess up the pins. A lot of the kits come with the same setup, the hot arrows and stuff on them. Well, these more higher end kits, because you'll tell, like, a good kit will have like these quick disconnect points, because some kits won't have it, and they'll just be like, it'll be motor cable straight to the wheel without any break in between, and it becomes a pain when you gotta change a flat or a tire, because then you gotta, like, it depending how you have the wire attached to the frame. If you have it zip tied all over the place, you're gonna have to unzip tie the whole cable, and then possibly pull slack out of whatever bag or whatever you have it bunched up in. So it can get kind of annoying. Where's my pump? Oh shit. Wish I put the chair on the pump. So this is a pretty easy install to get this tire on, and it's, like I said, it's beefier. So, and since it was easier but still a little bit difficult than a regular bike, it was more easy compared to a dual sport but more difficult than a regular tire. I'm hoping it means that it'll have better durability. I'm hoping, because you've seen my videos and these streets around here are kind of horrible. So, is that loose? Did I put my spoke wrench away already? No, I didn't. Which one was that? This one? I think one of these is loose. Yeah, a little loose there. That was a little loose. Now it's not. Okay. stem's a little, it's not bad. It's not going to shear or nothing. I got my camera on just to let you know, Mom. What the hell? Oh, I'm hitting minus, not plus. Okay. Yep. Alright, here's your favorite part, guys, the pump. Just kidding. Obviously, it's not your favorite part. You know what I'm gonna start doing? I'm gonna see if I can't put my spoke wrench in this bag too, so it's easier to find. Yeah, that works. You know what? I need to put it in the front so I can see it though. So I'll forget that I put it in here. There we go. That's better. Now I know where it is, right in the bag. The tire to make sure the wire bead's seated correctly, but it seems to have seated itself quite well actually, so that's not an issue, I guess. It's going to take a while to pump up. Oops. So I may have to buy a new backpack now. My zipper is screwed up on the front pocket that I keep my pumps and my bike locks and everything in, so that sucks. I think this backpack only cost me like $10. There's no padding in the back of it, but it sits pretty nicely. When I got it, it was folded up in a little tiny square. But I don't think I can actually fold it back. I don't know how, but I'm sure there's probably YouTube instructional videos on it, but why would I fold my backpack up in a little tiny square again? I mean, really. So yeah, I might try to go for a ride today later if I start feeling a little bit better. Maybe just cruise around the neighborhood kind of slow and break this tire because it's still kind of waxy looking. I don't want to take any corners too sharp. Seeing how it's been raining and the ground's kind of wet in some spots, especially gutters. I'll start putting some of this other stuff away while I'm sitting here. rim, this other tire. Sorry. I'm heavy, and I was standing up with something heavy in my hand and made a nice little growl grunt thingy going on there. To the tire of piles with you. Okay. The pile of tires. I said the tire of piles. What the hell? Weird. So if you ever need like a really good heavy duty metal folding chair, the ones at the Home Depot cut the mustard. I bought this one a few years ago and it was like $10. It's supposed to hold up to like 500 pounds. And it's been holding me up for a couple of years, so a few years. So yeah, the heavy duty metal folding chairs at Home Depot are really good. It's taking so long. Almost done. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? We're there! We're there! Okay, cool. Turn that off. So I got my new tire on. I got this Wednesday, but it's Friday today. It is, by the way, March 7th, 2025, Friday, and it is currently 12:23. So I started this about 23 minutes ago, or maybe half hour ago. So, yeah, good, donezo with the tire-zo, tube-zo, all that stuff-zo, yeah. Tire beads seating right. It looks to be in there correctly. I'm gonna roll the cranks, make sure it's in the right gear, and it seems to be now. I don't know what that noise is. I think the disc's hitting the caliper or something. The disc must be hitting the caliper. Let me see. Yeah, don't know. Doesn't look like it is. Hope my motor's not getting jacked up. That could be like a gear thing, like an internal nylon gear breakage thing. Oh man, I hope that's not what's going on. That would really suck. Okay. So I was thinking about changing my e-bike channel to another name. I saw someone posting a part of their title. God, I can't remember what his name is. He owns one of those Fiido X2 bikes, the 50 mile per hour hub motor e-moto looking bikes, and he said part of the title was a few loose screws. So I'm thinking that'd be a good name for an e-bike channel. Maybe it'd be better than DIY e-bike life. DIY electric bike life, maybe like a few loose screws. Let me know in the comment section if you think it would be better to, because I am kind of loose in the brain, so a little mental. Maybe that would be a better name for my channel. Maybe I should look it up and see if anybody else has that name on their channel, though. Pretty sure YouTube will let me know. Maybe it won't. Okay, now the fun part, flipping the bike over. Stuff all back. Look at these cables. Well, I can move that one there. I don't want to get it too tight, though. I don't want my splice to come apart. I don't know. Anyways, for now, I'm going to put the bike back away. I'm not going to plug it in because, like I said, I might go for a ride later. So I'm just going to put it away for now. This way I won't be impeding Mom's car if she has to go. You know, it helps if I actually put my tools away first. I heard that helps. Because it's kind of a little overzealous to put my bike away there. That's weird. Ugh. Well, at least I know my bungee hook works really well. So I put the new tire poles in here too. In my tool bags. Plural. There we go. Oh, wow, look at that. There we go. Now I can put the bike away. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, so far, rolling the bike backwards, the new tire feels pretty nice. I didn't notice any real resistance or any real vibration from it. That's a good sign. All right, well, remember, it'd be super duper awesome if you could like, subscribe, comment, share. Subscribers, thanks for hanging in there. New subscribers, welcome to the channel. Random viewers, consider subscribing. I got lots of videos, about 2,800 of them up there. Long videos, short videos, bike videos, a few other kinds of videos. But and with that, remember to have a wonderful whatever, wherever you are. And I'll see you in my next e-bike video. Okay, bye.